Well, hello and welcome to the Third Eye Tarot with me, Karen Kay. It's been a lovely day today, so it has. So I move this bit. Um, we are here, obviously. Um, so, well, it's all good on, isn't it? I'm surprised we're not at war. I'm surprised we're not sitting here and I just, as Nancy will know, if anything's happening, I want my spaceship to come and get me. just bring me, and we'll take all this whole family with us. I just don't know. I mean, geez, oh. Anyway, I just want to check on YouTube to see everything's okay. About a minute. What net's going on? Oh, wait a minute, I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Sounds fine. Sounds. Karen, will we start again? Because I obviously can't speak today. We need to know. We need to know again. Yeah, we need. I think we're going to need a big one. A big one. Um, I haven't abandoned the chat show. Okay, it's just obviously there's things going on with Facebook, so I don't want to kind of draw attention. So we're going to be moving. All right, so I'll let you know when. Anyway, I'm going to do it a wee bit different because obviously when the live finishes, we can't find the the comments. So I seen somebody else bringing them on to the actual screen. So we'll see what happens there. Somebody's asked a question, but they're away to their I think they're out for the evening, but they've not come through to the studio. I feel as if it was about Mr. T and what he's doing. So anyway, so to see. Right, Leanne, I've got your question. I've highlighted it, okay? Yep, so I'm looking at Rumble, okay, for the chat show, but it'll probably be called something else. It's just, I think Facebook's literally cottoned on to the chat show, so it's getting watched. So that's why I went a wee bit underground just now, and a wee bit kind of just leaving it just now, and then I'll come back on. Okay, because everything's heating up and hotting up. So let's see who's all on. I think I would bring it on that way. There we go. Right, you should be able to see this. I can still see it in the studio, but you should be able to see these comments, okay? I wonder if I move the comments down. Right, so comments should be coming in. Okay, they'll probably move up as the others come in, okay? Let's see, right, so who's all here? So, I'll put these off when we're doing the readings though, okay? Because that'll be very distracting if we don't. It's just so that we know and we can see the actual comments. I'm going to see if that, when I finish the live, it might go away. But you should be able to see them on screen. Because I can see them in the studio, right? So hello, Miss Kelly. Evening, Miss Kelly. And so Christine's here as well. Good morning, evening, everyone. Winter solstice. Is it today? Oh, it'll be today for you. Did you know me? It's winter solstice tomorrow for us. So, and Nancy's here. Hi, Karen and all. Nancy, let me know how you're doing, okay? Because I haven't caught up with you for a wee while. Morning. Hi, Kerry. Morning from North Auckland. And Leanne's here. Hello from New Zealand. And loves the mummy and girl. Good morning from cold Wanguru, Wanganu, I think it is. I'm probably totally wrong with it. I should know. I should know how to bloody well. I've been doing this for what 5 years and I still don't know how to pronounce the names. Grand Rising. Hi Georgie. Grand Rising Cameron chat. Good morning from a cold Hawke's Bay. So they must be coming in that way from the top down to the bottom, right? We need it now, Can. Yep, I'm going to be working over it over the weekend, okay? Absolutely. Please hit the like. It just gets it out to more people, okay? Good morning from windy Wellington. Mark of Delight. Good morning. Is that you laughing at me trying to think of your name? Right. I read this name and I'm glad I never said it out. It's Hello, Who Cares? That's not what I thought it said. That's not what I thought it said. Anyway, I've highlighted that question. Oh dear. It's just my mind. And Pamela's here. Hello everyone. Hi Pamela. Could you let me know if I'm going to get some good news for a change a day older tomorrow? Drop me a wee line and I can pull some cards for you. Right? Message me and I'll pull some cards for you offline. What is going on in Glasgow? Can charging visitors £5 to enter Glasgow? I know, I've seen that. I messaged one of the councillors and I seem to have upset a lot of people in Twitter and TikTok. I seem to have upset a lot of people. Am I getting? No, I don't care. I mean, they just... You see, this is why I like this chit chat show, because I just go off in one, as you know, right? And I just cover it, right? But they're all kind of, well, you know, it happens in other countries. Well, okay, so it happens in other countries. So you're not going to pay it again to come into your own city. I just can't, you people. I just... Anyway, try it together. All right. Wanganui. Put it together. Wanganui. How did you do? Am I going to the top of the class? Am I going to the top of the class? So we're just staying in the back. Right, we've got that one highlighted. On New Zealand oil shortage. Oh. Right, I've highlighted that, Christine, as well. I'm going to try and get it started right quite quickly. Hello, Karen, everyone. Much love. Addy, good morning. Oh, no, it's okay. Right, so, let's see. Right, so hopefully you've seen these on here. So we'll take them off because it's the overlay, so that you should see these on actual screen. I'll take them off so that we can get the second camera on. Second camera. We'll go back to the chat. Pinned. Three's pinned. Right. Is that the emergency B? I think that's the emergency broadcast. Right, so that's what we're going to be asking. I've not asked that for a wee while. Emergency broadcast. We're any closer. Are we any closer? Let's see. I don't know what minute it's a wee bit. Is that a wee bit better? Is that better? Yeah. So we're getting closer to this system. Let's see. Oh wow. I did run the runway. There. Right. Where's my B pointer? Right, okay, so. I mean, if a dumb team done me done right. Do you know, I feel as if they're gearing up for something. I mean, I know that we had one in Glasgow. Well, one in Scotland. Well, it might have been one in, was it the whole of Scotland? I can't remember. I never got it. I never got the emergency thingy because it was only about tea time and it, you know, I think it was when the storm was coming. And it frightened the life out of everybody. I never got it because I've got everything disabled. We and they're working in something. See, there's two, right? There's two. There's the crises and what they like to do to make everybody frightened, and then they've got another one where it's the white hats and the alliance. Okay, but I don't know if that'll be an alert on your phone or an alert at some other point. Because everybody's looking to the alert on their phone and they'll all ignore it. See, this is the white hats. So they're looking for another way to alert people. Because you're going to be people like me and they would ignore it. Well, Thomas would tell me not to ignore it right enough. He would tell me. And then obviously, Thomas, when he feels as if there's something going on, he'll say, like, you know, like when they're going out and they're trying to noise up people and for trouble, he'll say stay away from such a place, or load up with water, or load up with. It's good that way so that we can get it out to the whole family. But it's Thomas is saying it'll be something else. It'll be another kind of, it'll be emergency, but it'll be something else in another way. But a big loudspeaker. Hear you. Wow, Leanne, they've had 3 ghosts. There's 3 ghosts. They've tried this 3 times. I wonder if they've done it on we've just no end them. So they've tried it 3 times. Oh well. Oh, the white hats tried this and the signal was jammed. The crises jammed the signal. But I feel as if it was a test. They were testing it. I don't know if we're any closer though. I will bring these up a bit. I'll read on there the Iran Israel just now as well, but I'm going to do more in depth and it'll be in Rumble, okay? Yeah. One day tried that. I'm getting 2022. So what was happening in 2022? There's that much happened I don't even know. I feel as if it's still to go though, Leanne. I don't think we're anywhere near it though. I'll say what I was going to say about the Israel Iran thing when I come to that, because there was something even on the news tonight. That's why I like to keep an eye on it as well. But I don't stay in that atmosphere because it drives me insane. See, people were too complacent. I don't feel as if we're close to it yet because people are still too complacent. I don't feel as if they would be ready for it. And we're not at that stage yet. You know, we're not at the mayday. Yeah. See, people, it's not causing people grief just now. It's like I mean, for us, it's because we know what's going on and we're forewarned. But the other ones, and we're forearmed then, but it's a case of the other ones, they've not reached the point where they're tearing their hair out yet. Some are. See, we're still at the discovery stage. See, this is where the human part of me gets frustrated. You know? With people. With people. I get you know, when are they going to wake up? See, we're not at the stage. We're not close. We see it'll happen tomorrow. And I will be having a domestic with home is going to said. See, people are still. How am I going to put this, Thomas? People are still drinking the Kool-Aid. I mean, we've still got people that still believe everything they're told. I mean, even I know that now because me tweeting that, or answering that comment, I answered the comment to see just how many people would buy into, you know, paying to come into your city and stay overnight in your city. See, they're untangling things. They're still busy. They're still busy. I mean, it's been, what, 5 years? I mean, it's longer. It's been like decades and millenniums, whatever that word is. But to us, it's been a long 5 years. But now we can see the wood for the trees. There is a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, but it is not ready to come in yet. But I don't know if it will be on the phone as what it was meant to be. I don't know what it would be though. Let's see. See, it's a kind of you and your loved ones are safe. Because there's the emergencies. You know, it's a case of kind of going towards it, and then they pull back, and then they go towards it, and then they pull back. I feel as if they're pulled back if you're going to the brink, but I mean, I always tell you what I know, and I always tell you my feelings, right? This Iran and Israel thing's a bit worrying. Will it escalate? And will it be, the blows out of smithereens? If they do, the planet's finished. So they'll step in. They'll step in. Okay. The powers that be. Right, so that was that one. Oh, yeah. Right. Do you know that? It's roasting. It's still roasting outside. Right. Okay, so that was that one. Leanne, hopefully that answered. Okay. So hopefully that answered. Right, so we'll do the Christy, we'll do your one. In fact, I'll come back out to the comments to see if there's any more. Okay, just now. Right, so then the more coming in the now while I'm doing this. Right, Manny's. I've got that. Leanne, we can do your two. The ones about the Iran. We can put them together, right? Right, let's see. Right. I'll come on now. Now we'll come back to the readings. I just want to say something. I just want to get the rest of the, if there is any. Love your channel from Ireland. I'm keeping an eye on Ireland as well. So Ireland should be next Wednesday, the update for Ireland, okay? Right, Leanne, I've highlighted that one about, so I've got to watch what I'm saying on YouTube. I'll get my own channel banned. Everybody else on here watches what they're saying and like so we don't flag it up anything. And I'm the one that says it. Anyway. Right, Nanny Jules, I've got your question too. What was that one? Leanne, I saw a video today of sirens going off in Israel, so don't think it's all the footage. That's why I wanted to do a deeper dive into it. Do you know, I'm a very empathetic person. I really am. But they're all fleeing. They're all fleeing. They're all going back they're all fleeing to Cyprus. I says, poor Cyprus. And then somebody drew a map in Cyprus and they're taking over it. And then some of them are going home. I says, I thought you were home. I thought you were home. Anyway, my sympathy is wearing thin. I mean, I do have sympathy for the innocent over there, absolutely, but the rest of them? Anyway, yep, absolutely. Hit the like button. I have Irish family and ancestors. I mean, I've got more family from my dad's side, family from my mum's side of the family, ancestors. So I would say it was more Irish than Scottish. That's why when I went to Ireland, visited, it was like going home. It was like going. I mean, I love Scotland. Don't get me wrong. But when I visited, to see, to see where my great grand and that came from, it's like going home to me. Part of me didn't want to leave, Right, to see. I would just want to see if there's any more. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Marianne. Good morning, Carnival family. Sending all the love and light from the Bay of Islands. And Michelle's here. Hello, everyone. So, for those of you who have just come in, what I'm doing is, because when I finished the live, the comments were disappearing, but I was watching somebody's replay of the live earlier on in the week, and I noticed that their comments stayed on if I put them on in the overlay. So I'm hoping this happens because people like to see them. Because the amount of people that comment, you know, Irish and Scots, similar in pride, absolutely. But England has got a bit of pride as well. I feel as if you need to kind of get the pride back. Anyway, we'll go back to the questions, okay? We'll take this off. Right, so let's get the questions again. Right, so I've got that one for Leanne. The one about, I can't put this on too long because on the screen too long, so because that might flag it up, okay? But I want to know myself. Is Iran a situation in danger for other countries, right? So, and then there was another one. So, and then Leanne's is it a psyop already done? Right, okay. We'll do the first part of the question about is it dangerous? Because that's King Jong-un when I come in. Us wouldn't just China coming in and, you know, hey ho. As I said, I did my spaceship. Having said that, I don't know if I could abandon people. If it's my time, it's my time. But, you know, because it gets to the stage where you don't fear death anymore. You fear how you're going to pass away. But I don't fear that because I know where I'm going. I'm probably still here because my father's like, she's not coming home. I couldn't cope. She's just staying down there. Anyway, so right, we'll do the first part of the question and then the second part, right? So has it been done? Okay, we'll do it that way, right? But I need to take this off. I can't leave it on, right? So it's Israel and Iraq. Right, so is it dangerous to other countries? So we'll do that part one first, and then we'll do is it a problem reaction solution? Is it a psyop? Are they showing odd videos? I've never really seen it as bad as that, you know. So let's see. I says to Thomas, because we're going to know this, right? I says, see if this escalates, and this is them just clearing it up and getting rid. Because I said Israel will be the one that will go first in front of the equivalent of the Hague first. And it's on Rumble somewhere a couple of years ago. I said it. I says, what would be my job, Thomas? And he says it's to keep everybody calm. Keep everybody calm. I'm not going to keep myself calm. I'm in the verbs. Anyway, let's see. Oh, patience is virtue. Did that go okay? Right. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to put the thing on. I was that busy chatting. You know how I like to chat. Right, so we'll move these round in a minute, okay? It's Luxton in China. Nanny Jules will get to that one as well, right? Thank you. And this. What's this? First part of the question. Right. I can see Mr. T and Vlad in Russia, they two are talking. They two are talking back and forth, and they're trying to calm it. They're trying to, and this is on NATO. They're wanting to go. They're the ones that's pushing it, right? So I feel as if they're talking to get it calmed down. I feel as if this has been planned. Right, this is all the pieces, right? And there's one there, and it's working, and so they're working on it. I'm asking Thomas, is it see, I don't want to get into Leanne's part of the question just now, right? Is it a kind of drawing everybody's attention, because that's working. Oh, jeez. Oh, I feel as if this is a white hat, and they're bringing it all. They're bringing everything to head, and bringing everything together. It could have been dangerous. It could have been, but see, I feel as if this is all Netanyahu, right? He's the one that's going to go to the Hague, or wherever they're going to go. I still see that. I still see Israel being the first to go there. As in, Israel now, like say, after World War II, there was a big, was it the, I think it was, was it Nuremberg? Nuremberg 2.0. And I feel as if this is them. They've got Israel. They've got them. They've got them back to rights. I see. This is a big takedown of. I'm not one to get people's hopes up. Most of all my own, right? I'm wondering if this is the beginning of the end, right? I don't say that lightly. I really don't say it lightly, but I wonder if it will be. They're showing Israel for what they are, and the hold that Israel's had on the world, because see the way that is there. That's Israel, and they've captured it. They've captured Israel. They've captured them. They'll not be terrorising the world anymore. That's what Thomas is saying. They'll not be terrorising the world anymore. They're reduced to nothing. They're reduced to nothing, and they're reduced to people actually not being afraid to say that word that I kept saying, that that the anti-Semitism. And I had said a wee while ago that gets used as a weapon to browbeat people into submission, and it's not working anymore. So the second one. I mean, you can tell I can tell that they've been captured, and they don't seem to have a grip in the world anymore. And neither is all Clousey and Billy Bitch Boy and all the big players. Caught in it with me stuff like that. See, we're fulfilling destiny. Fulfilling the destiny. It's what's the word I always say? What's that saying I always say? I can't remember it offhand. Believe half of what you see. Believe half of what you see and half of what you hear. I can't remember it offhand. I used to say it quite often. Maybe somebody that's been with me for a wee while will remember that scene. Oh, the secret. Oh, Jesus. The secrets of old Israel is going to come out. It's coming out. See, this is me being me, right? Would you want Israel as a neighbour? Seriously? See, they're going in people's insecurities. But now it's Israel, it's insecure because it's came here. It's Israel. I feel as if they know they're beat. Because it's not even a case of the media's trying to push this and this is happening and the Organisation for Palestine's just been outlawed. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a stuff about Israel. Nobody cares. Right, so the second part of the question, we'll do it that way, right? So the second part of the question was, has it already been done to wake people up? Has it already been? See, I'm getting a bit of both. I'm leaning more towards your question, Leanne. But we'll see what Thomas says. It's partly right. It's partly right. How do they see? This is where I think, Heavenly Father, why did you send me Thomas? Because when we were together, for those of you who don't know, Thomas is my soulmate, and we were together. We couldn't agree in the colour of the sky. Okay, so it's part. It's part. It's not really old videos. I don't know if they're hitting targets. They're hitting targets, but when all Netanyahu was standing outside that hospital saying, no, they've hit the hospital, and people are just looking as if, what? Are you kidding me? Away you, it's that done. Nobody's believing you. I always get with this card that it's not, but this is set in stone. This is. Leanne, it's like part of it. Part of it's a psyop, part of it was always meant to be, but it will not be. Oh, Thomas, for the love of God, what? I'm just going to say what he said, and you can decipher. If I remember it. It's not meant to be, but it is meant to be. Okay. Oh, I got checkmate there. Checkmate. They're practically checkmate. Celebrating. This is the takedown of Israel. And this is the. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll come on, because this is what I'm saying, right? Right? Right, there's a big. I'll do it with this one, because this shoulder's still a wee bit sore, right? So, right, there's a big iron hand and a big iron fist. Know how they've got an iron dome or something, and everyone's got an iron dome. It's as if they've opened it, right? So there's a big iron fist, and it's as if they're just unraveling the big hold that Israel had over the world. That's what's happening. They're dismantling them. Peace, be peace, be peace. Yes, it has a potential to escalate, because that's the way that the crises wanted it. So you possibly hear about it escalating, and you'll probably hear about, Kim Jong-un getting in, and maybe China getting in, and will it go into a full-scale war? I don't know, and I don't think so. Thomas is saying no, because if it does, the world's finished. I feel as if they're going to take it to the brink. Does anybody remember the crimson skies that we've all been seeing, that I keep missing for some strange reason? I've not bothered going out to see them, but see the crimson skies that people have been seeing them in the kind of different colour of the skies. I know that it's been happening I think it's been happening in Australia. I know it's been happening in New Zealand. I don't know about Ireland. I feel as if it was happening in Ireland. That happened just before I think it was 1938, just before World War II started. And I've been saying that again, but they said it was an omen. Like I remember my granny telling me about it, and my granny was Irish, right? And she was telling me about it, and they were saying it as an omen. Nobody sees it. Thomas says nobody sees this as an omen just now. This is, this is the galactics and the universe and Gaia all letting people know that they're there. That they're there. So yes, you might hear it, because the media, as if it's in the media, it's shite. They'll push it and they'll push it and they'll push it. Thomas is saying that's what they'll do. They're pushing it and they're pushing it and they're pushing it, and it's all fear, because they feed off the fear. That's what they do. They feed off the fear. I mean, as soon as I lost the fear, you know what I mean? I said, you're not feeding any fear off me anymore. You can go, away you go. And as people start not fearing them, this is how they're losing their grip. Because people aren't fearing them anymore. People are literally calling them out and using those, the words that would instill fear and terror into people. Like say, oh, are you anti-Semitic? Shut up. Shut up. It's a word. And it's been used for the last century. And people are not fearing it anymore. And they don't like it. They don't know how to handle the public. Anyway, we'll finish this one off. Right, so that was that one. So we've got one left to do. Yep. See, there is, like say, hanging over the world, a big black cloud, still hanging over the world. But is it really? Thomas is saying, is it really? And just people just think it's there. And it's not really. It's, what you think. What's your intuition telling me? My intuition's telling me that this is the biggest load of bull I've ever heard. I'm not frightened in the least. But I don't have fear. I lost all the fear when I stood in my living room, when my mum passed away, and my brother passed away, and my dad passed away, and then my brother passed away, and everybody's passed away, and the cat passed away. And between 2013 and 2014, when my dad had passed away long ago, and I remember standing in my living room and saying, okay, this is before I really woke up, way back in 2014. Okay, Heavenly Father, you've taken everybody in my life, well, apart from my sister and her family, but everybody is in the immediate family who was in this house. You've taken them all. So obviously they're over there doing stuff, and you've obviously left me here. So what do you want me to do? Oh boy, did it all come in. And then obviously I started, my kind of psychic gifts, they hadn't dulled because I'm still doing them, but I wasn't doing them like this to guide people, to, like to calm people down, to, what I mean? And it's, you know, it's an honour to do that. It's an absolute honour, to be here and to help and to kind of, when people are all kind of losing, like to kind of think, oh my God, what's going on? And you can say, this, okay. And I always tell you if there's something, I always tell you to warn you, okay. Anyway, so let me kind of clarify it, please, Thomas. Right. Right, a fiery climax approaches, right? Thomas says don't panic with that because it needs to. It'll not be the fiery climax that people think it is. It's the fiery climax of what we've all been waiting for, what we've all been like steering the ship, like the Soul family holding the light, because the earth was so dark because they had got in, and it was just pure evil, and it is pure evil. And the Soul family that, like say, especially for New Zealand and Australia at first, and now it's the UK and Ireland, that's who I'm kind of trying to kind of make sure that everybody's okay. It's going to come to a fiery climax where this is what was happening, this is what they wanted, this is what you were going to do, and you were going to be slaves. So, there you go. And I've always said, they're not there to do it for you, they're there to work with you. And they are working with us. The people that are holding the light have got one of the most important jobs. It's not easy to hold the light because you get the Soul family's been with me for a while. All know that you get attacked. Because the crazies, as I call them, because we can't call them anything else because we're on YouTube. But the crazies, the last thing they want is to bring light onto the earth and light into the world. They just don't like it. I mean, obviously, light chases the dark. You suddenly put the light on and you can see everything. You know the saying, come to light. Oh, it's came to light. Light. Anyway, so that was that one. This is why I'm here all the time. And this show runs over. Well, no show, but this. The quick fire questions always runs over because I just can't shut up. That's there. I think. Oh, we've got the Luxton one to do. We'll do it now in the ring face. Right. So, hopefully that answered for you. Okay. So that was that one. So, hopefully that answered. Okay. Right, we've got the oil sorted and then we've got Luxton, right, so, and Leanne, hopefully that answered for you as well, okay? Right, so we'll do the oil shortage. New Zealand have an oil shortage, right. I can leave that one on. Right, we have an oil shortage, let's have a wee look. See? Oil shortage. Right, you obviously want to do it. Where did you get your oil from? Do, do you know you're getting ported? See, I feel as if this is some sort of deal. An oil shortage. Is that a deal? Has this been pushed? Christine, has this been pushed? You know, in the media? Oh, there might be an oil shortage. Oh, fill up. Seriously, it's if, you know, they'll get the public to, you know, concentrating on, oh, there might be a shortage, oh, the lights might be going out. But people are not looking behind them, they're not looking at the positive sides. No, see, I'm getting that as plenty. I also get that, Christine, is there's plenty. So what are they pushing that there might be an oil shortage? Are they stocking up? Are they going to... I don't get this, Thomas. Are they going to sell this to somebody else or to somebody? See, Christine, I'm getting a wee bit of a block on it though. Rationed. I feel as if that's what they're talking about. I feel as if they're talking about it, but it's all scaremongering and the usual. See, this is why I like going deeper. Because it's kind of a yes and a no. It's kind of, you know, for this is the foundation. Those of you who are just new, right, that's the foundation of the question. And then we're going to go a wee bit deeper. Let's see. It's something to do with the price of oil. Oh, is that what it is? Because of everything that's going on in the Middle East, is that what it will be, Thomas? So it's more scaremongering? Are they going to reserve it? Are they going to hold it back to reserve it? All right. See, it's a bit bittersweet. I feel as if this is just a warning. Caution. It's a caution. Something's going to come to light. Enlightened. No, there's plenty. There's plenty of oil, Christine, but they're telling you there's no. They're just pretending. Scaremongering as well. I feel as if, why are they... The only reason I think they could be holding it back is because of what's going on in the Middle East and they're kidding on. Is it so that they can... Something to do with it? Oh God, I hate this when it goes up. You know, it's the price is going up and it's a kiddie on so they can get more money. It's always money. They'll never get money for anything else, but they've always got money for all the things they want. Yeah. But there is prayers answered. So I wonder if this will get to the 11th hour, if they're pushing this, and then think, oh no, just kidding, you know, that kind of thing, as it comes to nothing. I think this is something you need to keep an eye on though, Christine. Oh, well, I don't think that one went to done because it's a wee fly across the room and I'm not going to get it now. Where the hell did it land? clue where that went. I don't know. Oh, that's done there. Okay. Get it later. See, this, I feel like it's running, it's flowing, it's. See, it's a lot of plenty. So why would they hold it back? And is it just a scaremonger? You know, say it's in short supply so that you'll pay more. Typical. So say if it short supply, I feel as if they're just telling it, you know, just kind of putting it out there. Another scaremongering. I always get kind of, oh, what a tangled web we weave. And first we practice to deceive. I feel as if they're trying to deceive the public. And I feel as if it's to do with money. So that, oh, it's in short supply, we need to put, you know, we need to put the prices up. Put the prices up anymore and you'll be, people will be like Freddie Flintstone and they're, you know, just, you know, walking their car, pushing their car because there's never any petrol. I feel as if right now it's more scaremongering though. It's time to take action. I feel as if the public will be like, no. I'm wondering, I mean, I know that I've just done one for New Zealand last week, well, Thursday there. So it's getting to, I'm thinking, what's it going to take for New Zealand and New Zealanders to stand, you know, to say enough's enough? Enough's enough. I mean, I'm at the stage with Scotland. What's it going to take Scotland? I mean, I thought Scotland would be away first. You know, Scotland the brave. I says, don't be singing Scotland the brave ever again, for God's sake. Anyway, so Christine, I hope that's answered a wee bit. I feel as if it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both, okay. That was that one. So we'll do the last one is Luxton and he's away to China. He's up to no good in China. So what was Luxton doing in China? Right, so what was Luxton doing in China? So over. Let's have a wee look. So at PM up to no good in China. I think it's in deals. In deals with China, I think. I don't like sounding that. It's a trade deal. Right, let's see, it's a trade deal. Whatever he's done, it's fell through. I wonder if it's fell through 3 times or if it's whatever, the three things they've tried to do and they've all fell through. Did he go over to China? Because I feel as if he's come back empty-handed. I feel as if the Chinese were very guarded about it. I'm wondering if the Chinese were very guarded because maybe behind the scenes, New Zealand is quite, you know, like this with Mr. T just now, but they're not saying anything. I feel as if we came back empty-handed. Because I feel as if there's something getting away from it. Away from China. Let's see. I feel as if I couldn't get a deal done because the Chinese were wanting too much. Whatever it is, he's not telling. He's not ready to tell either. See, I feel as if the destiny of New Zealand lies somewhere else. I feel as if it's Mr. T. Don't go there, don't do a deal, I'll give you a deal. We'll work something out. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hearing. And we'll work something out, Mr. T, in the USA. Not very close off. You might hear that he's done something. You know, oh, this is a marvellous deal. Is it? And did he actually get the deal? See, whatever it was doing in China, or West China, it crumbled. I feel as if he was trying to get a trade deal, trying to do some sort of trade deal. Oh. See, I feel as if there's another trade deal with other countries like the USA. Obviously, there's always trade deals with Australia, but this is other trade deals. I mean, I know that I think New Zealand does trade with Scotland. Probably because New Zealand's full of Scots. Nanny Jules, whatever he was trying to do, I don't think, I feel as if it fell through. But the media will spin it, like the media always spin it, you know. The one of them no spin, they're selling the orbit, and all the spinning they do. So, the last one. There we go. A win-win is forecast. I feel as if there's something coming with Mr. T. And I feel as if this was started back before he was even president. He was doing deals. But the people, the Soul family that know, I'll come back on. They were here all along. Well, not all along, but here for a good time. You're having a good time. Can't wait to talk about hen. You've had a good time. Here from the beginning. See, I don't even know what we're talking about now. It might come back to me. Oh, yeah, I know what I was going to say. Right, so the people that were here from 2020 onwards, right, for New Zealand and Australia and, the UK, I had always said that when I read, I had read, that was the only thing that YouTube took off, was when I read about the 2020 election, right? And they had said, oh, you don't usually do that in your channels usually. So, but we've just removed it for me. So thank you very much. I just left it because I thought I can't lose the channel. But anyway, so I had read, and in it he'd walked away, right? He'd walked away from like say, he made it look as if he'd walked away in 2020. But I didn't think of what he had. I never ever thought of that. I always thought that he had still been, all the time that old creepy Sleepy Joe was supposedly in charge. I feel as if it was Mr. T. And he was just exposing everybody. And that's what I got that, and I still stand by that reading. That yep, I feel as if, because the way that he was flying about, he was acting as if he was the president, and he was kind of the way he was getting chauffeured about. I thought he acts more presidential than all sleepy creepy that couldn't even walk up the stairs. Right, anyway, so I'm hoping that when I watch this back, that the comments that are usually in the studio, that I can see in the studio, are on the screen, maybe, so that when when we watch it back, for those who didn't catch the live, then maybe they'll be there, okay, because hopefully that's what I'm hoping. I don't know if Snooky's at the door. Maybe not. Anyway, I'll go. Have a lovely weekend. And I can take these off now. Yeah, have a nice weekend, and I'll see who else is here. Margaret's here. Evening all. Hi, Margaret. Did I miss anybody? Sarah's here. Hello, lovely Canon's whole family with the Bay of Islands. So remember, it's Fridays at 9. It's back to what it usually was. Because we moved it to Saturday. I think we moved it to Saturday. I think it was Saturday night for news, and it just didn't work out. It didn't work out for me, and I don't think it was working out for news either. And I feel as if putting the link up early, it was better. Then you know that it's on, okay? I haven't got anything on party-wise or going out for the next couple of Fridays. I know Airfare Friday's coming up, so I will be out there. Well, I'll not be out, but I'm usually catch up with friends then, okay? So there won't be a live then. So I'm still trying to keep up with the 1 week it's Australia. I'm getting out of breath now. I need to think that's me. I'm done with it out. Right, so 1 week it's Australia and New Zealand, and then the next week it will be the UK and Ireland, and so that we can keep an eye on what's going on, okay? And then in Rumble, I'm going to start using Rumble for the USA, okay? Because I just can't put it on here because the channel would go. Okay, so anyway, so anybody else come in before I go? There's a main stage at Glastonbury, wondering if it's on purpose. What? Oh, is there? Oh. I'll try and get back to that, okay? That's okay, Pam. I'll see you on Sunday. I'll send you the link, okay? Deirdre, hi. Thank you, Captain Thomas. Much appreciated. Thank you. And Ruth's here. Get your family pillow out, can't I know? Night, Patrick and Martha. Who else is there? I'll listen back. I'll listen back. Have a lovely weekend. Sunny. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Sunny. I think this is us. I think we're done. Right. Anyway, I'll play out. And as I said, have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you soon. Okay? Bye for now.